And what would a dusting car vlog be without some R34 love? Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to the vlog. I'm over here at LRT Glenmare to check out another car meet called Motor Maniac. I haven't been to a car meet here in Malaysia in a long time. Honestly, it's been probably a few months or so. I don't know, I can't even remember the last time I went to one, but I'm excited to check it out. I'm excited to go see all the different people in their cars and of course see what Malaysia has to offer. So let's go ahead and check it out. You know, it never fails. I think honestly every time I go to a car meet it's raining outside. Alright, so you know the first thing we gotta check out is the Saffir, and this dude's got the Saffir with the 1JZ. And in fact, here's the owner. So what's up with the car? Tell me about it.
Nothing much. Right now I was trying to sell it.
So if you want it, it's for sale guys. Look him up.
Thanks man.
Let's see what you got in here. Sick.
You saw it somewhere?
If you guys are interested in the car, I'm gonna leave his Instagram information here on the screen. You guys can check it out and hit him up. Now, something I used to own when I was a lot younger, I used to have an SW20 MR2. I had a couple of those I swapped out an engine for, and honestly, one of the nicest ones that I've seen here in Malaysia is this purple one right here. One thing I love about this dude's car is all the Phoenix power bits. I mean, if you're not into the MR2 scene, you probably won't know what I'm talking about, but there's a company in Japan that sells a lot of that stuff, especially this right here. This rear bumper over here is super rare and very expensive, but it is so worth it. And the Phoenix departure exhaust as well. Those are some of the coolest MR2 bits that you can get on this car. And I think the side skirts are probably Phoenix power as well. There's two different model body kits that they sell, but that one in particular that comes with this, they have this like whole setup that you can get that's super cool. And one of my dreams in the US eventually when I go back to the States is to buy an MR2 and to build it up with a full Phoenix power kit set up. And yeah, and this wing right here, the Bomix wing, discontinued. All the border pieces up here, there's like a, it's hard to tell, it's very subtle, but they have these little trim pieces that go up and across. They kind of create this scoop effect, super cool. Can't get those anymore. Well, I don't know if Border still sells them or not, but again, super rare. Man, look at this one. This is like a completely stock looking one. Super clean. That's actually what mine looked like. It was just all red, black line going down the side. Just very original, super clean, but then I ended up repainting it black, and these cars look so badass in black. So it's been about a few hours since I've been here, and it's been raining non-stop the whole time I've been here. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to vlog as much, but I'm gonna try to get as much as I can before it starts pouring again, because it's still raining outside a little bit, but enough to where I can at least get some video. But I want to go ahead and say thank you to all the subscribers that have been coming up and saying hi, and you know, just that's one of my favorite things about doing the whole YouTube thing, is being able to meet so many cool people. I mean, I've met a few people over here, exchanged some phone numbers, and yeah, I can't wait to hang out with some of you guys and just kind of be able to get to know more people through all the car stuff. I mean, that's the beauty of the car culture. You meet so many people that you probably wouldn't meet anywhere else, so thanks again, guys. One of my favorite Hondas, the Integra Type R DC2. There's just something about the way an RB25 sounds. I don't know if my RB20 is going to sound the same when it's done, but hopefully it'll sound something like this. So we got the owner here. What's your name, man?
Talha, man.
Alright, and so
Nice
tell me about the car.
Okay, so it's a RB25 from an R33 GTR, and it's a bone stock engine with a Garrett GT28 AR70 and a twin plate clutch.
Nice.
It's making 400 horses on one bar, man.
Jesus.
So yeah, like I haven't done anything much to it yet. Just waiting for some suspension. Oh yeah, it has a CAS 2-way LSD, and yeah, that's it. Like just waiting for the suspension to arrive, and then it's ready to go.
Drift spec.
Drift spec. Full build, man.
How's that clutch in traffic?
Oh man. Twin plate is It's a question, man. It's a big question. You ask yourself like whether it's the right decision that I went out or not. So probably wait out the jam either before or after. It sucks. It's like the, you know, it'll just vibrate and then like move on.
Oh man, what computer setup are you running in it?
Right now it's not the best setup that's running. It's a Microtech ECU 10S, but basically it's a drag ECU. So the last guy who was having it, I don't really know why he put it in.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sell it, probably get a Link or an Apexy.
Links are nice.
Yeah, Links are pretty nice ECU, man. You get the Link, you can probably
you can do anything with it.
You can do anything with it. So yeah. I'm just thinking to turn it down a bit, like because I use it for daily right now.
Yeah.
So waiting for the practice sessions and the competitions.
Nice, dude.
And high hopes, man.
Super, man. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Man, this weather is killing me, but I'm gonna try to get as much of this stuff as I can, dude. I love this 350Z or Fairlady Z. So sick. Look at that fitment. Normally I'm not into like brightly colored cars, but there's something about that Sylvia S13 that keeps driving me back over here. I don't know, it's just the colors. I'm digging it. I love it. All right, so it's starting to pour down a lot more. You can probably tell my hair's like soaking wet right now. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can, but no promises. Hopefully the event doesn't get washed out. Ooh, a Pulsar GTIR. God, I love these cars. Those things are so underrated. They don't get enough credit that they should. It's just like the perfect daily driver car. I mean, 4-wheel drive, SR20. I mean, what more can you ask? One thing I love about living here in Malaysia is I've never seen a bad looking AE86 ever. I mean, every one of these things are like museum quality. Look at this. There's not a spot of rust on it at all. Everything on it is in perfect condition. And actually something I didn't know that I actually learned here was that the Apex symbol. I always wondered what that meant, and apparently that's like the top of the line features that you can get on an AE86. Like, I guess they come with all the power features and digital dash and all that good stuff. Or at least they're like the ones that you could get all that stuff with, but didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Now this was a car I had no idea existed. Like honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was a JZX 100 from the front end, but apparently it's a Nissan Laurel. I'm guessing it's a C34? C35? I don't know. I don't really know much about the C33s and 4s and all that, but to me, doesn't it look, I don't know. To me, it looks just like a JZX 100 from the front, which is also one of my favorite cars. I mean, not exactly, obviously, but very similar. But that thing is super cool. If you guys know more information about these cars, let me know down in the comments below. Are they rear wheel drive or are they front wheel drive? One of the dopest 180 SXs here. And then we got a couple S15 Sylvias over there. We've seen those a few times. And then we got Supras. This is pretty cool. I like that color. That's cool. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but in person it's pretty cool. And then we got the old school Supra. Those are sick wheels. Awesome Evo too. For all my BRZers, Toyota GT, whatever you want to say, FRS fans, that's a sick wide body kit. And this one, you guys want to check it out. There's his Instagram. Such a sick lineup of cars, man. 180SX, S15. They're so clean. So beautiful. Then we got some old school Fords over here. Check that out. That's cool. You guys remember what I was saying earlier about the Truenos and the 86s? So many clean ones. This black limited though has to be my favorite though. Shout out to my boy Ash with the Mirage Evo setup over there. Got a nice little lineup here. And what would a dusting car vlog be without some R34 love? Dang. The GTR R34 looks so sick in red. I'm not a big fan of red cars, but this is sick. I would buy that in a minute. S2000 spotting. I had a black one just like that actually. Wow, an AP one though, that's an AP2. Honestly, this event has been really, really cool. Even though it's been raining and pouring like pretty much the entire time, it's kind of ruined a little bit of my shots. It's been a really nice time. I got a chance to actually talk to a lot of the people that watch the channel, and it's been fun meeting a lot of the other people that are new to the channel. And honestly, I've made a lot of good connections here that I think is going to help the Saffir project take off. So I think the next best thing to do with the video right now, I think we should go ahead and just quickly check out the Saffir and see what it looks like right now. it's been a while since I've shown you what I've been doing to the car, and I think it's okay to give us a little bit of a progress update on it. So let's go ahead and jump into the garage and check out what the car looks like in its current form. I think you guys will be a little bit surprised. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so I haven't really been giving you guys a lot of updates on the Saffir because a lot of the stuff I've been doing behind the scenes. As you can see, it's behind me and it's still sitting in the same position it was since I left it probably 3 or 4 months ago. But I have done quite a bit to the car, just off camera. The main reason why is just very difficult to film in this location, and I'm just really trying to get this thing up and running as quickly as possible. But I keep running into I keep running into problems, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. So let's go ahead and open her up and see what I've done on the inside. Now, the last time you guys probably had seen the car, it had a full interior, but now that's quite different. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see it on camera, but I've completely stripped the interior from the carpet, the dashboard support bar, everything from the inside of the car, aside from the wiring harness and the steering column, has been removed. I originally was planning on just swapping out the air conditioning system because I found this like janky wiring setup that the original owner had before, and it was all sorts of messed up. So I started taking that out, and then when I did that, I found quite a bit of surface rust going on the inside. It looks like the windshield at some point had a leak or something, and I think they tried to like seal it, but poorly. But it's still leaked in. So this is kind of where I'm at this one standstill of an idea of, do I take the car and get it cleaned up on the inside, like completely stripped down, sandblasted, or sanded down and repainted on the inside before I start doing anything else? Because once I get the dashboard in there, I'm not taking that thing out because it's gonna be such a pain in the butt. And with how old some of these clips are, they just break so easily, and I don't know, I don't wanna take the chance. So I was going through the floorboard also, found a little bit of surface rust here, a little bit right there. I mean, just little surface spots. I mean, nothing too major, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of going back and forth of, do I throw everything back in the car and just run it as is, or do I do it right, take my time, because I don't really need the car up and running. But once I get all this stuff pretty much installed, I'm not going to want to take it apart again. And actually, if I show you on the other side, the interior is the same on that side, like same as this. Well, not as bad. This is probably the worst of it, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like maybe I should take my time and do it right. Some of you guys were asking about the manual swap. This is actually one of the cool things about the Saffir chassis that they have, is where you can drill out all the holes and everything for the handbrake. But this bracket's actually different. It's kind of interesting that the manual system is a little bit different. So there's normally like another bracket like right here. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera to show you at the same time. There's normally a different bracket over here for the e-brake, so I gotta figure that out. And I think that's actually why there's an indentation here. I think it has something to do with it. Let's see what else. But as you can see, the transmission's in. I've got everything set up pretty much for that. The only thing I'm missing underneath the car, let's see if I can show you, is a test pipe and a down pipe. But I actually bought a down pipe from Japan, which I'm gonna show you guys here in a little bit. It's upstairs in the room. And yeah, so this is pretty much what the interior looks like. There's not a whole lot to show other than the fact that it's all pretty much here. I've got the carpet all bound up and taken apart because I want to send it off and get it cleaned and shampooed professionally, just to get 20 years of dirt and grime all out. So yeah, there's a lot going on with the car. I mean, there's not a whole lot to show you with the motor. The motor's pretty much looking the same. I've changed out a few vacuum lines, a few air lines. What else? Yeah, I don't know. Basically, I'm just trying to get it up and running and set up to go. But the biggest thing I need to do is get someone to wire the car up for me, because there's a little bit of difference between the Skyline R32 GTST wiring and the A31 Saffir wiring, because the motor is from a Skyline GTST, and then obviously the body and the harness and everything is for the A31. So slightly different. There are a few extra plugs that I don't know what they do, and I'm afraid that they're important. So I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to come in and check out the wiring and sort that out for me, because that's like the one thing I can't do by myself. So hopefully I'll get that sorted out. But if you guys want, let's go ahead and check out some of the parts that I got from Japan that are ready for the car. But I'm gonna get your opinion on this one as well. So let's go ahead and check out the parts real quick. All right, so we're here in Evelyn's favorite part of the house, because it is just full of car parts, and it's even more full than the last time you guys saw it. So most of the parts that I was showing you that were missing from the car are all in here. But the reason why I took them apart is I wanted to clean them, I mean, just get all the dirt and grime. Like, this is the air conditioning vent that goes under the carpet. Took that apart. I got the seats, of course, in here. I mean, I've got boxes full of OEM parts, brand new parts that are for the car, radiator hoses, everything you can think of. There are the injectors I'm gonna get balanced and cleaned. Let's see, what else? The emergency brake, the radiator fan, the door panels. I mean, everything you could think of. It's hard to see on the camera, but there's the radiator over there. All the interior bits and pieces that I got from Japan to put in the car. More panels up here, but got some of their HKS goodies. An old school HKS turbo timer. I think it's pretty cool. In awesome condition. And then this piece I was really excited to find because it's discontinued from HKS. It is a HKS downpipe. Made for an RB20, so I can get it to focus there. There we go. So it's an HKS downpipe made for an RB20 DET, but you can see it's got a little bit of surface rust, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and send it off and get sandblasted and then coated, like jet coated or something, so that it looks brand new again. And I wanna try to preserve as much of these, oh man, I almost had a collapse there. I wanna try to preserve as many of these parts as we can because you can't buy these things anymore brand new. Actually, they don't even make these things for RB20s, so that'd be kind of cool to have some of these pieces in there. Yeah, so anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video here. I thought it'd be kind of fun to give you guys a quick update considering I was so motivated from seeing all the other builds from the car meet. But yeah, follow along. I mean, if you guys are new to the channel, check out some of the other videos that I've done for the Saffir. You can see a lot more of what's going on inside this giant room of parts. So if you guys want to stick around, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.